Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Holly. Today I'm going to be planning in my Erin Condren vertical using this kit from GP Sticker Studio. I actually don't have the full kit. I just have some of the add-on pieces, or not add-on, but like the a la carte pieces. But we will be making that work for an Erin Condren spread. I really like when shops offer a la carte stuff because I think you can kind of customize a kit like you want it, which is nice. So I am going to be, oh, by the way, this kit is called Tranquility, and I just was kind of like, I'm using a summary kit in my B6 for the week, and after that, I'm just kind of feeling like done with summer kits. I am ready for fall, even though the weather is definitely not going to cooperate with me, but I just want, I don't know, I at least want to use more neutral kits. Like I like that this kit is just kind of like an anytime kit, so I'm going to use that this week. So for the bottom washing, I'm going to do something slightly different. I want to layer, I want to see what this looks like. I'm worried I'm going to like ruin it, but so basically using the bows over top of this bottom washi to kind of get the print in the background. I don't know if you guys can see that at all on camera, but I'm going to need to also cut down the pieces that aren't. So I might do this either sped up or off screen, depending on how much I get my head in the frame. And by the way, as you can probably tell, I am getting over a cold, or kind of getting under a cold. It just started on Friday, but I feel fine. It's just like I'm congested, which is, I know sounds kind of gross, and I apologize, but I still wanted to film because I would miss it otherwise. Okay, so that looks really cool, although in person the edges are a little janky. I'm hoping it doesn't show up too much on camera, but you know what? I'm trying something new, so we're gonna go with it. And then for the bottom, I think I'm gonna do a different bow. I think I wanna do the gray kind of offset. So I think there's a decent amount of gray in this kit, and I feel like I never used this bow, which is surprising, but it's kind of like a warm gray, and this is like a warm kit, so I think it actually will go really nicely. So I'm gonna just lay this down to fill in this space down below, try and get it to be straight. Okay, so that was quite the saga. I think next I'm gonna use the date covers from the kit. I think we have a set of 2. Yeah, and I don't know which ones I want to do. Maybe the florals. I think the florals I like. So I'm going to use those along with some numbers from Rose Colored Days. And I'm going to use these champagne numbers that come on the sampler. Oh no, I'm not, because they're the overlapping dates. Crap. So bummer, somehow those are the only champagne date colors I own from Rose Colored Days. But I'm going to use these instead. I think these are like, I don't know, maybe these are champagne. They look kind of like a warm gold. They don't look as brassy as some of the ones I have. So I don't know. We're going to go with it. But I did want to use champagne because I do plan to try to pull in a lot of champagne, what's the word? Foil this week, because I think the matte Factual Soul look really pretty with this photography kit from GP Sticker Studio. So I am going to do that. And so let me put these date covers down. I did get this kit on the GP Sticker Studio Premium Matte Paper, by the way, which is gorgeous, and I do highly recommend. I personally like it a lot better than her vinyl. It doesn't require a special pen to write on, and just feels like buttery unicorn premium matte paper. So I am butchering these numbers. Okay, so date covers down. I'm gonna go ahead and flip over to the sidebar. And for the sidebar, I am going to start with the quote box up at the top here. And I do need to also grab some sort of flag. I forget if there's one in the kit or not. We do have these flags. I could use that to coordinate with the kit. Actually, it's a little too short. So let me grab a foiled flag instead. Might try this lace one from this foiled sampler from Rose Colored Days. Let's see if this works. Yes, this fits, and this is the champagne foil, like I mentioned. And the champagne foil, I think there's a pretty similar foil from My Newest Addiction as well that's called like matte gold or something. So I'll probably use a lot of both of those. Oh, I feel like you can still kind of see the yellow. Ugh, this is like slightly too small. Either that or I can't place it well. Probably the latter, let's be real. Okay, you have to place it pretty precisely because it's almost like the exact size, but I got that Rose Colored Days one to fit. And now onto the sidebar, and also I forgot that like during the boring parts I'm supposed to like chat. Like just, I don't know, I'm kind of out of it, guys. Like I said, not feeling so hot. So for this week has been an okay week. The end of the week was crazy busy at work and like, just like in a bad way. My job is always kind of busy unless it's like super slow, but I'm gonna use the gray washi in the sidebar as well. This is the 10 millimeter. So yeah, my job always is kind of busy just because by virtue of being, I'm a manager and I do a lot more like coordinating with other people and like making like client ready delivery. I used to, like when I was younger, I was an analyst, and like when you're an analyst, you have a little bit more independent like working on stuff time, but as you start to manage projects and clients and all that, it's there's a lot more just like interaction. So my job is always kind of like that, but then on top of that, this week, like I just felt like there were like 87 things, last minute stuff. My boss had a lot of requests, so it just felt like a really busy week. And then I literally was feeling okay. Like my husband had gotten sick, and I was feeling okay. And I was like, okay, phew, I'm gonna dodge this cold that he had. And then once it started to get crazy at work, like I immediately got the cold that he had had. So it just shows you that stress definitely has an impact on your health. And I'm gonna use this weekly here, and then I'm gonna use the shorter heart checklist for some lists. So yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's just a summer cold, but it's just annoying. And then this weekend was a pretty good weekend. I was supposed to go to the pool. I'm filming this on Sunday. I was supposed to go to the pool today with my friend, but we were worried it was rainy, and then I ended up having to work. It ended up not really being a rainy day, at least not right now, but it's definitely a little cooler, so I don't even know if it would have been like that nice to sit by the pool. Like I feel like I almost would have been like a little chilly. Ooh, I see now that these are like decorative headers. I might pull some of those in, but we'll circle back to those. I'm gonna use these, what are these called? Little scripts from Rose Colored Days in here. Just since I only have these headers, since I didn't get the full kit, I thought it'd be cute to pull in some of these. And then maybe I'll use some more washi. So anyways, no pool today, but that's fine. Like I said, I ended up having to work over the weekend, and so I just wanted to get caught up on filming, and relaxing also. And then I'm trying to think if there are any other news in my life. I did that edge crooked. Yesterday I did go to brunch with my friend. She ended up not being able to join me for yoga, so I went to yoga by myself, but then we went brunch and shopping, and I actually had some good luck at Lululemon on the sale rack, which is exciting. I feel like I've been wearing the same, like this is kind of gross, but since I've gotten more into hot yoga, a lot of the yoga pants I used to wear weren't really working well because they were like too thick, like and too like made me too sweaty. So now I have been using, so I had a couple pairs that I liked, but I would use those for like 2 classes before I washed them, which I realize is probably kind of gross to some people. But I now have some more pairs that I feel like that'll be good for hot yoga, and I can hopefully not have to wear pairs twice before washing them now. TMI probably, right? Okay, so then we have this little to-do list, so I'll just grab a to-do script from Rose Colored Days. So anyways, it was nice to get some stuff from Lululemon on sale rack. I do really like Lululemon. I know a lot of people are like, oh, try other stuff, and like, I have Lululemon stuff from 2011 that I still wear, and I like have worn regularly during that time, and they've held up really well. And maybe like Old Navy stuff does too, but for me, wearing expensive exercise clothes always motivates me to work out more, just because like I feel guilty not using it, and I don't know, I like feeling good. I do feel like the Lululemon stuff really compresses you in a way that other stuff does not. Like I feel like my body looks really nice in Lululemon stuff, so I go with it. Okay, sidebar done. So on the weekly, I'm really torn on what to do for the headers across the top. We do have these decorative headers in the kit, but I don't know. I don't love them. We also have, I think on the washi sheet, some of these are like header size, these ones across the top. So I might use them in that way. And then we also have, of course, I pulled out some foiled headers. We have these champagne ones from Rose Colored Days. And then I have these from SADIE stickers. I was thinking the pink would match. I think it'll blend. I don't think it's like a perfect match for either of the pinks in the kit, but I think there's enough neutral tones in this kit that it'll blend pretty well. So maybe I'll kind of alternate these across the top. Maybe I will do this and then like a decorative header kind of alternated across the top. Maybe like this with the, I like these marble ones especially. See, this is what drives me insane, like how those two kind of overlap. That looks so weird to me. Why didn't they just make the neutral boxes the size of a full box plus a header? I would have been so much freaking happier. It drives me insane the way they are. I saw in Jasenia's memory planner video that she likes to overlap the headers a little bit with her full boxes, which does seem like a good idea, except for I really like to use the full box overlays. So I feel like those would, like the foiled ones, so I feel like those would kind of interfere. So we're just gonna go with that and let it drive me quietly crazy. So I think I will do, I feel like the marble looked kind of like too plain up there, so maybe I'll just use some of these other headers across the top. I feel like I'm gonna do all of this now just to, and try, I'm just gonna try not to care too much about the lines, but I will, like down here, I'm gonna put this here just because I think that looks kind of nice, but I don't really feel like there's an obvious place to put it. Like I don't wanna have a header here because then it'll be not in line. Does that make sense to anyone besides me? Let's just go ahead and do the other half of the book here because otherwise I'll probably go insane. Okay, so I went ahead and did the other half of the spread as well just because I was getting stressed out about where to place the headers. Yeah, I don't feel like I have a mastery of the neutral yet, guys. I wonder if I should just go back to the 3-header system and do the thing that some people do where you kind of either shift the spread up or down to be able to leave the gap, but I don't know. Okay, anyway, let's get on to the fun part, which is doing the actual plans. As always, this is kind of my combo. I do some pre-planning so that I can chat it with you guys and have some stuff down, but I do always go back and fix my spreads after the fact and make sure that like it's good enough to be a memory keeper. So if there will be some blank spaces, I'm just caveating that now. Okay, so on Monday, I do want to go for a run at work. So for that, I'm gonna take a half box up at the top here. I'm hoping I can sneak out during the day. If not, I'll go after work, but I don't know. It'll definitely be another busy week, especially the front half of the week, but I am hoping I can still get away for some running and me time. I just need to take a break during lunch, I feel like, when it gets really crazy. And then for my workout, I am going to use some of this collab sheet with Simply Watercolor Co. that I did, and I know this isn't matte, but I really want to use them, so I feel like I haven't used them in a while. And they have the nice tan background, which coordinates with this kit really well. So I'm gonna put the workout up at the top. And then I think I'm gonna take a little Running Man. I haven't used these in forever either, but I do really like them. These are from Simply Watercolor Co. to mark down that I wanna go for a run, either outside or at the gym, depending on just how hot it is out. And that's really it for the day. That night I do wanna do some editing, but I know I'm not gonna have too much else to fill in. So I think I'm gonna take some washi right here and cover up some of this space. And actually maybe I'll use washi from the kit. Maybe I'll do that and layer another piece of the white bow washi over top of it just to continue this effect. And I'm gonna have to trim it down, but that's okay. It just lightens it up a little bit since it did look really dark right there. And I think that looks cool. That's kind of different and fun, right? And then that night I am going to edit. So for editing, I want to take one of these cute laptops from Scribble Prints Co. I don't know if I will have included them in a haul yet. They will be going up some point this week. So I'll take that there to mark down editing, and then the rest of the night I don't really know what else I'll do. Oh, actually I do want to put in that I'm going to be cooking dinner that night for Dan and I. Most of the time we both kind of do like independent meal prep, but I am going to make buffalo tofu for us. I'm trying to get Dan to eat, like the reason we do a lot of, like we eat a lot separately is because I'm gonna cut off this bake script off this sticker from the kit, because I think this sticker is pretty cute. But I'm not baking, I'm cooking. So Dan is not a vegetarian and I am a vegetarian, so often we don't eat the same things all week. Like sometimes we'll coordinate, like we'll do tacos and he'll do a meat filling and I do not, or we'll do, I'm trying to think of other examples, like we'll do kind of like potatoes, or like a carb, a vegetable, and we'll share both of those and then we'll each do our own protein. So we do try to coordinate sometimes. I mean, sometimes we do eat the same thing. Like if we're doing pizza, like he likes to make pizza for us, or if we're making, that's another example, like he'll make a vegetarian pasta dish, something like that. But he's not super into tofu, except for he really always likes it when I make buffalo tofu. He'll have like a bite and he'll be like, ooh, that's good. So I'm gonna make buffalo tofu for us this night, because he's been pretty busy at work too. And yeah, so that'll be fun. So I'm gonna mark that down, and then I'm going to mark down editing, and then after that, I'm not sure. So that is Monday. On to Tuesday. Tuesday, I think I'm gonna try to work from home. So I'm gonna take this cute little work sticker and a quarter box at the top of the day. Again, I mentioned this in last week's plan with me, the Metro. This is like the second week of the Metro being a total shit show. So I am taking advantage of some flexibility that my employer offers to work from home a couple days while that's happening. So I'm taking the little home icon and the work laptop because I just think that's cute. And then since I am working from home, I'm meeting up with an old colleague of mine for lunch. She has some questions about the firm I'm working for currently. So we're gonna meet up and I can tell her the good, the bad, and the ugly. No, I'm kidding. But do we have like a lunch date sticker? I feel like I always see lunch date stickers and then I never use them. I don't know what that would be on, what sheet those are on. So for the lunch date, I think I'm gonna take this little box from ColourPop paper. I like this color a lot. I feel like it coordinates really nicely with this kit. Oh, although it's like the same color as that quarter box. Oops, let me see if I can peel these up. Damaged it a little, but I can cover it with another icon. I find that sometimes undo doesn't work amazingly on premium matte. Does anyone else find that? Is it just me? And so I'll take a different quarter box up here for some color variety. Yeah, okay, we can make that work. And maybe I'll put a little squiggle in there. I have my Nikki Plans squiggles with rose colored days. These are like my favorite of all time. I always talk about them. They make me so happy. And these are in the champagne foil as well, which is perfect. Oh, I'm having a little trouble. It's doing that thing that premium matte does, not unique to rose colored days. I feel like it happens with a lot of premium matte shops where like the cuts just don't quite work out. I know that's why some people don't like premium matte. Okay, there we go. And that ColourPop paper sticker, she uses like a hand pressed foil. So hers is always kind of naturally matte, which I really like to pull in here. So for that, that's lunch. Although maybe I'll layer over it. I have, I'm so extra guys. I have these little foiled meal icons from Rose Colored Days, although it's not transparent. I kind of want a transparent one over top. I do have these transparent ones from Scribble Prints Co., although they look kind of huge for this space. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it as is since it has a cute little bow on the top. Okay, so then after work, I do want to go to yoga. So for yoga, I'm going to use a half box. And I think I'll take another script from this sheet with Simply Watercolor Co. Well, I'm gonna need some other ones, so I'm gonna grab that. And so I'm gonna grab one of these little workout scripts at the top, and then I'm gonna grab a cute Fox and Pip custom because I miss them, and I'm just gonna use them for yoga this week, even though they're holding a kettlebell. And we don't use kettlebells at yoga. Okay, and then after that, I don't really have anything else to mark down except for my video. And for my videos this week, I'm just gonna use these little hearts from Clever Gal Crafts from the Sophie colorway, this kind of brown color. And I don't have any little things, so I'm just gonna have them hover there, and then I can put one more thing at the bottom of that page, whatever I end up doing after yoga that night. And then on to Wednesday. Wednesday will be in the office like normal. I do want to lift at the work gym, so I'm gonna take a half box for that. And then for that, I do have another workout script from Simply Watercolor Co. And we do have the cute little workouts from the kit, so I think I'm gonna use that just at the bottom of the day there. And then that night I am going to go to a happy hour with my friends. I don't know, I'm hoping that afternoon I have time, although it's kind of hard if I'm gonna work out at the gym and I'm trying to leave for a happy hour, but I wanna take some of my analysts that have been working really hard on this contract. I'm hoping like a lot of our work will be done by Wednesday, that I could take them out for boba. There's like a new boba place near my office that everyone's obsessed with apparently, but I have not been yet. So, but anyways, I'm hoping, so I'm gonna leave that afternoon blank, or I can fill something else in. But then I'm gonna put down here a half box for happy hour. And for happy hour, I have a cute little happy hour script also from Simply Watercolor Co., my collab. And I kind of want to grab a Fox and Pip girl. But I feel like it's like right next to the other Fox and Pip box, but oh well. I like my Fox and Pip girls, what can I say? Actually, I lied. I think I'm going to take one of these little wine icons from Planning World instead. And then that night, I'm not quite sure what I'll do after happy hour, so I'm gonna leave that blank. Also guys, I realized the other big thing I forgot to talk about in my intro is that last week I started planning a potential Disney trip. I'm so excited. It's not definite yet, but I am getting advice from lots of different planner people, which is super helpful. And I'm hoping I can, we can pull off a really quickly planned Disney trip for this fall, but we'll see. So I did want to mention that. And then on Thursday, I'm hoping to work from home again. This will really depend on whether we have done our submission yet. So, but for that, I'm gonna take this really cute little boss sticker from Fox and Pip. And if I have to change it, I have to change it. But hopefully I can use this, and I'm gonna take what do we have next to it? Where did that one box that I messed up goes? Guys, my desk gets insane when I start pulling in all the foil. I'm gonna take the boss, but then we have that little blemish there, so I'm just gonna take this cute little asterisk from the kit and put that there just to kind of cover up my little oopsies. I really like that taupe color. Okay, and then on Thursday, I might have a call during the day, not quite sure, but then that night I'm gonna go to yoga, so I'm gonna leave some space blank during the day and then take a half box for yoga at night. And we have this here. What's next to it? Okay. And then I'll fill in the rest of the day as it comes up. And then on to Friday. Friday morning, I definitely want to get some coffee for making it through the week, and I will be back in the office. And do we have a cute coffee one? We do have this coffee time sticker, and I am going to use it. So take a cute coffee time. I kind of want to layer maybe, I don't know, a cute bow on it, just to put a bow on it, hashtag put a bow on it, just to make it covering up the word time, but I think that's still really cute. I kind of want to move it over a little. Nope, I ripped it. Okay, we're leaving that. And then Friday, I don't really have anything planned. So Friday night, I either am going to go to happy hour with a friend whose birthday is the following week, or if I had like emailed her, but she hasn't gotten back to me yet. So if she's not available, then I'm gonna get a pedicure. So TBD, but I will mark down that it's payday. I know I said I was gonna put most of my life admin stuff in my B6, but I still like marking down paydays in here because it makes me happy when it's payday. So for payday, I'm gonna use this. Guys, I've been talking to no one for who knows how long. So on Friday, I am gonna get coffee in the morning. Then I took these are from this little decorative border sheet from Rose Colored Days to kind of fill that space in. And then I put a payday sticker also from Rose Colored Days on top of the washi there. And then that night, my plans are still really up in the air. I'm either gonna go out to happy hour with a friend or get a pedicure, TBD. So I just put the video down for with my Clever Gal Craft sticker and left the rest blank. Then on to Saturday, I'm really looking forward to, we are hoping that the weather holds out for us to do our long-awaited biking to our local brewery. We planned to do this a couple weekends ago. I think I mentioned it in a video, but then my mom ended up coming that weekend kind of last minute. So yeah, so we didn't do it, but I really would like to do that. So I am going to put that in here and hope that the weather holds out. So then for that, what should I use? I think I'll take this little brewery or beer sticker from Planning World for that. I don't really have anything that says like bike or anything, so I think that's cute. And then the only other thing I really think I'm gonna be able to do that day, I think I'll plan and film a bit that morning. I'm not gonna work out because the bike ride kind of counts as a workout. It's not like a particularly vigorous one, but we're gonna go with it. So I'm gonna take this little planner from the kit itself for Saturday. And then on to Sunday. Sunday, I do plan to go to yoga that morning, so I'm gonna take another half box here. Take this marble one. And another Fox and Pip girl, as well as a workout script. Go to yoga, and then I do need to pick up some groceries. We do have this little grocery icon from the kit, but I don't love the way the green looks in there. So instead, I'm gonna pull in something. We have a cute little grocery cart here on this sampler from Rose Colored Days. This is the old one, I believe, for what it's worth, but yeah. And so I'm gonna take that, maybe on top of one of these guys that I haven't used yet. Printed one here, or get some groceries. I'm not sure if I'll go to the farmer's market or just a grocery store. We'll see. And then I do want to upload a video that day, so I'm just going to take another heart. And then that night, I have my fantasy football draft. Guys, I'm so stressed out. I'm joining Dan's fantasy football. So the funny thing is, Dan was in a fantasy football league last year, and I was not. And I am the one that brought football to Dan's life, and he would not deny that either. Like, the reason that he follows football basically is to originally it was to make me happy, and then he got into it himself, and now he's like definitely a football fan, but he definitely has not been watching it for as long as I have. But he, of course, being a guy, has more friends that are into fantasy football, and so he had a high school friend that already had a league, so he joined the fantasy football league last year. I was very jealous and did not have a league of my own, and then this year they had a opening because someone wasn't doing it, and now I get to be in the league. So I like to, if you've ever watched the TV show The League, I am definitely the Jenny of our league, so I'm really excited. There's another girl in the league too, but or actually a couple, but I am definitely excited. So I'm using that Magic Prince Co. football sticker to highlight that. So that'll be my fantasy football draft, but I feel like I have so much research to do between now and then, but hopefully I can get it all done. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, and we can add in some foil overlays. Okay, this, the amount of foil I'm using here is definitely already a little extra, but I don't care, so we're gonna keep going with it. I have some foil overlays somewhere. Okay, so first up, I'm hoping one of these quote ones, or not quote, the bow ones can go around the quote sticker. It looks like it might cover that up. Maybe I'll just use this one. I think that, it cuts it off a little, but I think it works okay. So I'm gonna go with that. Oh yeah, that actually looks really good. And so these are from Rose Color Days, by the way. And then I also pulled out these, which are foiled quote stickers from Rose Color Days. I thought this would be really fun to pull in. So I could do Dream Big over, maybe over top of this floral. Or, ooh, how about Bloom While You're Where You Are Planted over top of the floral? I like that a lot. That is really fun. I think, and I got these in the champagne foil, which matches perfectly. Oh, that looks so cool. Love that. That looks really, really good. And I think that's all I'll use for quote stickers. And then I do want to use one of these bow ones somewhere because they are like my favorite. Might be cool to kind of use it along with, like, there's already a border on that one, but I think it kind of might be cool to have a double border. Ooh, or up here. Might be good to, well, we already kind of have that there, so I think I'll do this. Oh, it kind of covers up the border. Oh, it gives it like a cool effect though. It kind of like looks offset. I like that. And then I also pulled out these from Scribble Prints Co., just the little corners, and then these decorative borders from Rose Colored Days. So for, I might try these down here. I haven't used these yet, and they're not quite the matte foil that the other ones are, but this is definitely like a warmer toned gold, so I thought it would look nice. I'm gonna use these vine ones on this box with, that already kind of has some vines. Use those. Oops, I put that one a little too far in, but that's fine. And then maybe decorative borders on the kitty cat would be good. I really like these double line ones. Oh no, it's crooked. Okay, I think it's okay. I think not too noticeable. That looks so good. I feel like this one needs something. What does this need? Maybe it's okay to let that one stand. It's kind of paining me, but I think I like it. It's very simple looking. So anyways, here is my finished spread. I do have lots left that I will be filling in and then posting the final one on Instagram. So I still have all this deco, which I love that she has deco, even though it's a photo kit. Sometimes that can be hard to find, but we still have some deco, lots of icons. Like I'll probably use the laundry one on Sunday or Saturday, depending on when I use laundry, because I really like her little laundry icons. Some half boxes, some washi. I used up all the full boxes that I got, and I think that was it, unless I'm missing something. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this foil-licious spread, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!